T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, we are back. It's Team Kop-Ish. It's a man like Matt takeover, people. A few of you been asking for it. Well, it's here. Well, it's mainly because man's holding down the fort, but you know what time it is. Big up to Drift, big up to Cal. Unfortunately, couldn't make it today, but it's the Carabao Cup preview semi-final. Liverpool versus Fulham. So listen, people, this is going to be a big game. Smash that like button if you haven't already, and make sure you subscribe to Team Kop-Ish. All that good stuff. I'm big up everyone that's in the chat and everyone that's about to join. Because trust me, we got a lot to talk about today, people. We got quite a bit still. First and foremost, obviously, we know we're in the semi-final. We're going to talk about the team news. We're going to, well, I say team news, more like injuries and very, very bad injury news that came out today regarding our vice captain. We're going to talk about tactics as well, how we think Fulham are going to set up. We're gonna get into it, people. So big up everyone in the chat. Big up John Conway. Big up Connor the Red. Big up Nirvana. Big up the Bachelor. Big up Aston. I see a few of you people in there. I know there's gonna be some people joining me, but yeah, man, it's the preview. Something that I said preview. Sorry, it's the semi-final. Something that I wasn't too sure whether Liverpool going to be able to even get to at this point, but somehow, some way, we have got there. I think we surprised a few people, but we deserve to be there. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up Connor already said the Trent. Yeah, I know we're gonna speak about Trent. We're gonna speak about Trent. It's mad still. Big up KLFC. Big up yourself, bro. Big up ADA J3. We have to grind out the results. You know what I'm saying? Marvel says happy birthday, Matt. It's not my birthday. All right, just quickly as well. Let me just say this as well. Regarding the Sadio Mane thing, they've tried, as far as I'm aware, they've tried to stitch him up there because apparently his wife is 26. That's what I'm led to believe. Big up Sadiq, big up Trevor, big up yourself, bro. Big up brother Akeem, big up Imran, big up Shankly's legacy. I see a few of you joining me now. Yeah, the Sadio Mane thing is mad still. I can't lie. They're trying to do him up bad still. Them type of mad headlines there. Apparently his missus is 26. I big up Matt, smash the like button. All right, big up yourself, bro. Big up David Massett, all the way from Italy, you know. Big up, bro. Big up Yards 88. You don't know. Let me start bringing up the comments, man. Big up, like I said, Hakeem. Big up Sadiq. Big up all of you lot, man. Love to each and every one of you. Trust me. You get me? So my like might take over. So you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Do you get it? So, but yeah, no, what I was saying before I got sidetracked into Sadio Mane team is that we kind of deserve to be in this semi-final, and rightly so, because we've done what everyone didn't think we were gonna do, and that's actually contend on all fronts and contend for all the competitions that we've entered. So big us up for that. Now let me get into the bad bit. That is the injuries. Today, Linders spoke about Trent Alexander-Arnold and how he's got a problem with his knee, I believe, from the Arsenal game. I think he said slight tear in the knee, you know. And I was like, what? Let me quickly see if I can just bring up exactly what he said actually, because when he said it, I was kind of a bit like, where is it? A bit shocked at the time scale. All right, so here we go. This is from Pep Linders. So he goes, first of all, some not that good news. Trent hyperextended his knee during the last game, so he has a little tear in the lateral ligament of his knee, and he will need some time to recover. He had a scan, and he'll be out for a few weeks. So let's see after that. He will get some rest, and hopefully he can come back to where he was, because this guy was decisive in all the games and was one who created constantly from us from deep and gave the team a high level of flexibility. We will really miss him 100%. I don't know, and I saw it. It was a take on from Martinelli, where he kind of like Martinelli already went past him, but he kind of like hyperextended the knee. There's a clip going around, and I remember seeing that, but I didn't really think much of it. I just thought he hyperextended the knee. I didn't know it was that badly. But people in the chat, yeah, if he's saying a tear, even if it's a slight tear, are we gonna go on the premise that it's 3 weeks though? Because I'm seeing a lot of people say it's 3 weeks. I think I'm worried it could be longer, people. Should we be pushing, dare I say, a little bit of panic buttons? Because when you consider now that we're already missing Sobo, now we're missing Trent, where's that creativity coming from? We're going to get into that as well a bit more in the tactics. Let me read out the amount of injuries that we have, people, so we can understand this, yeah? So Trent's obviously just going out for 3 weeks. John Matip is out for the season. Van Dijk, obviously, I think he just started training again. He just come back from illness, but he's been out. Robertson is out. And if I'm not mistaken, so Robertson, Simicas, Endo's at the Asia Cup, Basetic is injured, Thiago's injured, Sobo's injured, Salah's at AFCON, and Ben Doak is out for the season. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's just put unavailable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players. That's 10 players that are unavailable. That's mad. I can't lie to you. And that's not including Virgil. Because I said Trent, Joel, Robertson, Simicas, Endo, Basetic, Thiago, Sobo, Mo, Ben Doak. That's mad. I can't lie to you. I'm really concerned that this injury list is really just stacking up to the point where can we cope? People in the chat, do you think we can cope with this? I'm going to be real. 2 creators out. Where's that creativity coming from? At this rate, Joe Gomez is going to have to play right back and left back, fam. It's crazy. Yeah, Doak's out for the season, from what I've heard. Doak is reportedly out for the season. Madness, bruv. Yeah, it's crazy. So I don't know. He spoke about Virgil. Said Virgil is back. He did some runs yesterday on the pitch. Looked good again, so he'll be back in the squad. He recovered well. So really hope. So it really helped him not to travel to London. He said Dom is progressing well on the pitch. He's running, so let's see. Not available for tomorrow. And he also spoke about Robbo. He goes, then we have Robbo. He's almost at the 3-month mark, so he will get checked by the surgeon. That means Robbo's still out for a bit. Same for Costas, progressing really well, really quickly. So hopefully both of them, Robbo and Costas, will be back by the end of this month to train with the team. So apparently at the end of this month to train with the team is Robbo and Simicas. On Basetic and Thiago, it said they will not be ready for the end of this month. It will probably be going into next month, so February, to train with us both. But both with no complications, progressing. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. Simicas and Robbo breaking collarbones are going to be back before Basetic and Thiago. That is a madness. I can't even lie. That is crazy. I don't understand what's happened to them, and they must have had big setbacks. I can't lie to you. They must have, because for them, for the 2 left backs to break their collarbones is mad. Big up John Conway, yeah. He's saying, Matt, you get your football boots. So I might have to, bro. I might have to. Because it's looking peak. Big up yourself, Tom Izzy, bro. Big up. Big up Sadiq. He says, man like Bradley to do. I hope so, bro. We're going to get into the tactics in a minute anyway. In fact, you know what? Let's get into the tactics now. Bonnet. and you lot can be the assistant coaches or whatever. So I'm gonna give you my starting 11, and then obviously I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat if we think there'll be any changes and how you think we're gonna play as well. So lo and behold, Matt Tix is back, people. Hopefully you lot can see that clearly. This is what I think our lineup's gonna be, or thereabouts. Yeah. Allison in goal, Gomez left back. Oh, got a super chat. Big cup. Enough respect from Soren. Big at itself. Greetings from Copenhagen. I think we should get a centre back that can play full back ASAP. Big up. Love the show. Oh, big at itself, man, for the first super chat as well. You get me? Love for that, brother. Trust me. And all the way from Copenhagen as well, man. Love for the love, brother. And we definitely do need a centre back. It's not even a joke, because if we get another injury, we're in serious problems. Remember, we're already playing a centre back that's playing fullback right now in Joe Gomez. But I think Liverpool will probably look at it and do the whole, the two left backs will be back in training in the end of this month. So I don't know. But yeah, what are you lot saying about this lineup? I'm saying Gomez left back, obviously, because it's the only one that can play there right now. Obviously, in fact, no, tell a lie, we've got Luke Chambers. So I'll put him there. I reckon it's going to be Virgil and Ibu, Bradley right back, McAllister in the 6, Elliot and Jones in the midfield, or do you think Gravenberch? So let me ask you lot this, yeah. I think the one change. In fact, would you guys make any changes in defense? Personally, I think that's the strongest that we can go. So let me see what you lot say for defense first, and then we'll move on to the midfield. Marvel says you go for back three temporarily. Personally, I wouldn't. Nah, someone's taking liberty. Someone said Nunes at right, but you're taking the piss. Marvel said right back Kwanzaa. Where'd he go? Oh, flip the thing. All right. So hold on. Where is it? No, sorry. Marvel said Kwanzaa right back. Oh, is Kelleher gonna play apparently? Is it Kelleher in goal? Is it? Okay, so Kelleher Kelleher's definitely starting then. Is he definitely starting? Put a 1 in the chat if Kelleher is definitely starting, or put a 2 in the chat if he's still unconfirmed. I just need to know this. Because I still think we go over back 3. I think back 4. Oh, it is Kelleher in goal. Oh, it's Kelleher. Say nothing, you man. Say nothing. Big up Sleepy for it. He said, okay, let's change that still. You get me? Let's change that. Let's change that still. What number's Keller off the top of my head? Is it 22? I think I'm just guessing. But all right, cool. We put Keller in goal. All right, say nothing. Cool, bless. Before we even get onto how I think we're gonna play, actually how we're gonna play. Midfield now, people. Does Gravenberch put a 1 in the chat if Gravenberch starts, or put a 2 in the chat if you think Elliott's gonna start? Because I'm only kind of basing this off our last game. So I see a 2. I see what I'm seeing a bit of a mixture so far. Oh, so you're not saying Gravenberch. Okay. All right then. You lot saying Gravenberch then. Say less. You lot saying Gravenberch. And you're right, it is his time to shine. This is the game where he has to shine. All right, cool. So Gravenberch, and you're right, he didn't start in the FA Cup as well. So that's a good shout. Whoever said that, I think a few of you said that. And now for the front 3 people, what are we saying? Are we saying Nunes to start the game or Jota to start the game through the middle? Remember, Jota's coming from an injury, so put a 1 if you're going to start Jota, or put a 2 if you're going to start Nunes. This is through the center. 1 for Jota, 2 for Nunes. Pause. I don't know why I'm pausing, but pause just in case. I don't know what happened there. So 1 for Jota, 2 for Nunes. And remember, right, there's a lot of 1s still. There is a lot of 1s. 1, 2, 1 and a 2. I hear that. There's a lot of 1s. All right, cool. Say, all right, you lot. There's bare 1s in the chat. All right, cool. We're saying Jota then. This is all right. This is where it does get techie. Does Nunes start on the left, or does Diaz start on the left, and then we go Harvey right? Or put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this front three. Just put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this front three, because this is what I think we should start the game with. This is what I think we should start the game with. Jota through the middle, Diaz on the right, Nunes on the left. Oh, I forgot about Cody. Ooh, do we play Nunes after? Oh, yeah, a lot of you. Okay, you lot all agree with me. Because I think Gakpo, if Gakpo was gonna play, Gakpo seems like he plays better through the middle anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. Gakpo. Oh, someone says Gakpo be centre forward, because we could even do this to start the game. It could even be this to start the game. You never know, because Jota's just come back from injury still. It could even be that as well. Jota's just come back from an injury. Might not want to rush him. But I do think Nunes should start on the left and Diaz should start on the right. And we can always bring on Harvey Elliott as well. Like, he can go on the right hand side and Diaz can go to the left and vice versa. So we can switch that. Because Jota, I almost don't want to. I don't want to risk Jota, man, because this is a semi-final, not a final. Don't get me wrong, it's important we want to win, but Gakpo left. So what's someone saying? You're saying Gakpo. Yeah, I'm thinking don't risk Jota, people as well. I'm starting to wonder now whether we should risk him. We all know he's the best finisher that we have, but I don't think we should risk him. All right, cool. Say less. Let's go with this, yeah. This is what I'm worried about in terms of how we're going to play. Fulham, we know, played a very, very good game at Anfield, where I think, what was it, 4-2 or 4-3 in the end? I'm trying to remember. But Trent had to get the winner, so I'm guessing it was 4-3, yeah? Tight game. Or was it 4-2? The way how they do that low block, I think we are going to find it very difficult. Because when they do this, and they are compact, I don't know whether we're going to invert. And if you're asking me, Bradley doesn't have the skill set to invert. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can still do this here and bring width and be like this. So you got your triangle still. But we also know that McAllister can get found out, which means the reliance now has to be on Jones and Gravenberch to find pockets of space. We haven't played like this for a while, people. I'll be honest with you. And it does worry me that without Trent and not having that box formation, having this, when we were doing this, I do worry. And we have to be honest, people. Bradley, Gomez, I think Bradley can get an assist. And I think Jones and Gravenberch are capable, but are they likely to? That's the bit. And Conor the Red, big it up. He goes, Bradley is a traditional fullback who runs up and down. That's how I see it as well. Because that's what I'm saying. I see Bradley doing this. And I see Gomez not really doing that, but trying to at least occupy space. I'm seeing Nunes going down the flank. Gakpo will drop deep. Gravenberch will be in the mix. And so will Curtis Jones. I think we're going to see, you will see bodies in the middle, but you're also going to see Bradley cross that ball in a lot. I think he's going to be an outlet for us. Another thing we could also look at, in my opinion, it could be a number 10. But the thing is, we're saying 10, but I haven't seen Liverpool play with a 10, people. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of it. So let me give an example. Let's say it was Curtis Jones in the 10. Yeah, and you got these two sitting. Or it could be McAllister. I'm just giving you an example. That I think could be a little bit better, because then you could have Gravenberch or McAllister push up ever so slightly. Like this. Because you want your 10 closest to your centre forward. But my worry is that without Trent, who's going to control the pace of the game? I think it's going to be McAllister. Someone big up Naldo. He goes, that man Pereira can press. He can, and I haven't even got Pereira in the starting lineup. But Pereira could also play as well. But I think they normally bring Pereira off the bench because I mean this is going off the starting lineup from the Arsenal game where we had Kearney and Paulinia that was starting. Oh, is this true, by the way? At least Fulham are wishing is Iwobi injured? Because if Iwobi's injured, then fair play. Maybe that's where Pereira. Well, to be fair, Pereira will be that number 10, wouldn't he? Bradley won't be that high back. No, I'm not saying you're going to be that hard of time, but Bradley's going to be that touchline right back. You're not going to see Bradley invert. Bradley, if he can, you will see him. You will see Bradley do that. Don't get twisted, people, because I'm not. When this is just me acting like we were going to do some gung ho. We're not always going to be gung ho because you're going to have, say, a Gravenberch that when Bradley goes forward, Gravenberch will cover that space and everyone shifts over, and then we will go to that natural free. So people just thinking that Bradley's just going to live there. No, he's not. But do not think for once. Oh, Wobi's at AFCON, of course. Sorry, yeah. So that will be Pereira. This will be Pereira, but don't think for 1 second Bradley won't be an outball. He will be. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just know that it's going to be Liverpool going up against a low block. And I'll be honest as well, this defender right here is very, 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 very good, that Robinson. He played... Oh, is Bassi gone as well? See, I'm not even paying attention to the Fulham man them. My apologies. Okay, so Bassi's gone. So who's their other centre back then that it would be? Let me check the Fulham bench. And let me see who would be their backup centre back. Let me check that for a sec. Does anyone know their backup centre back before I go and check? Let's see. Tim Ream. Okay. It is Tim Ream. Tim Ream. Yeah, he can do that still. They've got Ream and toss him. Pause, because that sounds a bit mad still. Pause on that one. Still big pause. But yeah, big up Jamie, if that's who I think it is. Jamie Dapper. Big up yourself, brother, if that's you, bro. And even if it's not Jamie that I'm thinking of, big up yourself, Jamie, anyway. But yeah, I think it might be Ream still. Ring Jack up, Matt. Jack's probably busy. Do you know what? I should have called Jack, to be fair. I should have called Jack, but I know Jack is very, very busy. But big up Jack, though, because true say, everyone's been mad. I didn't even think I was even going to do the preview today, people, because today's been a mad, hectic schedule. But I said, we can't miss the preview. Do you get what I'm saying? And big up to the guys as well. Obviously, they couldn't make it as well. Trust me, there was no way we could miss that preview. Yeah, it is, Jamie. Big up yourself, brother. So yeah, that's how I think tactically how we're going to look. Obviously, we're not look like that all the time, but I'm talking about when we're trying to pen Fulham in. That's what I think we were trying to do. However, do not think for a second that they can't catch us on the counter. And I know Wolby is a big player that's missing for them, but like someone said in the comments, Pereira obviously may not be as good, but Pereira's got a decent shot on him, and Pereira can press very well. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just worry though. For me, it's not about obviously we know the opponent is very, very good, but for me, it's more about how are we going to play, our patterns of play. Are we going to change formation? Are we going to try something different? My worry is it will be the traditional 4-3-3, and that creativity is going to be coming from, especially from our fullbacks. And I'm worried whether we're going to be a little bit lopsided as well, people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Big up, Jai. Appreciate that, brother. He's saying, he said my work ethic's on point. No, I love for that, bro. Trust me. Big up, man. I'm big up to everybody that's in the chat as well. Love to you all, man, for even tuning in. You get me? But yeah, that's why I think how we're gonna play. It's not gonna be an easy game at all. And I think Fulham, bro, if there's one thing about Fulham, they do not give up, as we saw at Anfield. So I know someone said Virgil is sick, but I think they spoke about Virgil today, and they said Virgil was actually back in training. So I think Virgil will be all right. And I also think as well, Paulinho, we know how well he can sweep up danger. Kearney, we know he's a good player as well. And Willian normally causes problems. And I think Willian's experience as well against Bradley. This is going to be a big game for Bradley. I can't lie to you. Big game for Bradley. YPP Silon says, do you think Real Madrid not being in UEFA Champions League and and being in the useless so far ESL could be a killer for Mbappe or for the European Super League. No, listen, I think Mbappe I know we were speaking about yesterday. I think Mbappe is most likely still going to go to Real Madrid. I think it's just a team that he probably dreams of playing for. So don't get me wrong. I would love us to get Mbappe. Do I think we're in the race? No, but there's no harm in trying. I just don't think we're gonna do it personally. So yeah, William and big up Naldo. He says William normally has a good game against us. He does, to be fair. William's normally pretty decent against us, so we got to be careful. Big up K. He says Mbappe is 100% going to Real Madrid. I think he's as well. But Liverpool fans, we can only dream, right? And smash that like button as well, please. There's over 300 of you in here. Please smash the like. And it does support the channel. As you can see, people, it's me and my ones. It's a man I might take over. We're doing map tips. We're doing all of that stuff. We're talking injuries. You get what I'm saying? Casa Clapper, you know, mad thing, pause. No chance getting Kylian with FSG. You never know, though. You never know. And big up Tom Mizzy, man. Big up Tom Mizzy said, don't kill your Matt's Mbappe dream. Trust me. Tom Mizzy, the dream. Listen, I'm not letting that dream go, bro. You get me? Big up Ty says the maths work, Matt. I hope they do, bro. I hope they do, because let's be real, people. This most likely will be our starting 11. Most likely, maybe it might be the one change, maybe in midfield, maybe Elliot might start, but I do think this will be it. And I think it's going to be one hell of a game. And I think this is not going to be an easy game. Where, as we know, this is it's a semi-final of a cup, and Fulham are no joke. And big respects to Fulham, because they have played very well and they've definitely surprised me this season. So if you support Fulham, big at yourself, man. You get what I'm saying? Connor the Red says LFC Twitter just confirmed VVD is available for tomorrow. That's great news. Tony says we have Mbappe at home. Kai Gordon. No, big up Kai Gordon. And he's available as well, to be fair. But I think obviously we'll see other players ahead of Kai Gordon, but like Harvey Elliott. So yeah, they have it, people. That's what I think regarding our starting 11. And obviously Fulham's one. Apologies, I did get it wrong. That will be most likely be Tim Ream, and this most likely will be Pereira. So apologies. I wasn't even thinking about the AFCON for their team. So apologies about that. But you get what I'm trying to say. It most likely will be a 4-2-3-1 for them. That's what they've mainly been playing this season. They are very, very compact, and they will hit you on the counter attack. Trust me, it's not a joke. It's not a joke, man. So yeah. Right, people. Before I make a move and speak about my score prediction, I have a message from another person from Team Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, preview time. Semi-final. Feels good to be back in a semi-final. 2 legs, 1 step away from Wembley. It wasn't that long ago that we won this cup. And I'm a little worried with the injuries piling up now, if I'm being completely honest with you. We was live with you yesterday, and we was talking about how many people were missing for the Arsenal game. And now Trent has gone down with this knee injury. And saying he's going to miss 3 weeks. That is the last thing we needed when we've already got injuries. When Mo is away, the whole right side of the pitch is now going to be weak or at a disadvantage based on both of the first team players being injured or away in Salah's case. And with Joey playing at left back at the moment because of the injuries to Robbo and Tsimikas, that means Bradley's actually got to play every game. Like, he's actually got to play now. And I think the kid's super talented, and I'm not even that upset that he has to play. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on him now to have to come in and be Liverpool's first choice right back for like 3 or 4 games. Basically for the entire month. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the kid is definitely capable, but you don't want to be losing the creativity from Trent either, because it's not just about the ability to play right back defensively. You don't want to lose what you get from a creative point of view. It's a massive blow, man. The injuries are just piling up, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. It's getting to the point now where I'm starting to realise it's probably not actually the ability of the players or the squad why we might not win. It will literally just be the injuries. So, but yeah, Fulham, it's going to be a difficult game. Don't get it twisted. Fulham don't lie down, and especially with all these injuries. So I would probably be going Kelleher in goal. I think you have to let him play. He's good enough to play. Not only that, he deserves to play in at least one of the cups all the way. Kelleher, Bradley, Konza, Ibu, Joey at left back. If Virgil was ill on Sunday, I'm not sure if he'll be well enough for this one. Maybe you'll have him on the bench, but depends how bad the illness was. And Konza and Ibu had a stellar performance against Arsenal and deserved to play anyway. In midfield, I'll start McAllister, but I know at some point he may have to come off because I don't think he's fully fit, but I will start McAllister. I'd probably go Jones and Gravenberch. Don't really like the idea of Gakpo playing the number 8, man. I don't. I know Gravenberch is obviously slowly getting himself back from the fatigue scenario, but I would probably go Gravenberch and Jones in the 2-8s. And then I'm going Elliott out wide. I'm going on the right. I'm going Diaz on the left. And I'll probably start Jota. You see, it depends how fit Jota is. Does Jota have an hour in him? Or do we continue to use him as an impact sub until he's completely back to fitness? I'm not sure. And Nunes has played a lot recently. He might be getting a bit tired. So I'm not too sure on that one. But I would definitely keep Diaz playing. And you know what we need? The key right now, people, we have to win this game in a big way. Like, we have to win this game by maybe like 2 or 3 goals to make sure there can't be a slip up in the away leg at their ground when they'll be better, they'll be more hyped up. Like, we've got to try and kill the tie at Anfield. So we need to win 2-0, 3-0 would be amazing. You know, like, we need to try and get like a 2-goal gap that gives us that cushion to go into that other game to make sure that, you know, and again, it's easier said than done, but I think we are capable, I'm hoping. But we do always let in a goal, man. We always let in a goal. So I'm probably going to go 2-1. I think we'll get the win, but I do think we'll concede a goal. Just based on the fact that, like, the defence and the midfield is very makeshift at the moment. Very capable players, don't get me wrong, but it's very makeshift at the moment. So Fulham, this is like their everything. Marco Silva's a very good manager as well. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool for the first leg, but I hope it's 2-0 or 3-0 or 3-1. I want a 2-goal lead to take to the Cottage. So there you have it, man. There you have it, man. But come on, Liverpool, man. Semi-final, we've got to get to this final, man. We have to.
Big up Drift each and every time. Those are the thoughts of Drift. And he had a lot to say. He spoke about the injury to Trent Alexander-Arnold, which is obviously massive and it's going to affect us really, really badly. And I've just got a stat regarding what he said. So since the start of last season, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been directly involved in more goals, 16 than any other defender, while only Bruno Fernandes has created more big chances than Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Bruno's created 40, Trent has created 30. excuse me, created 37. Trent's going to be a massive miss. Just spoke about the midfield. I think the midfield we all agreed upon in terms of selection. Where I think Drift does differ is the attack. I think he said Harvey Elliott on the right, Diaz on the left, and I think he said start Jota. I personally wouldn't, but I understand it though. You know what? Actually, maybe even this. So Nunes has played quite a bit of games. Could be an impact. Maybe even start like this. However, I just feel like it doesn't. Like if we did this, oh my days, I'm looking at the tactical board and I ain't even put on the tactical board. Mad thing. Hold on. Where's Elliot? If we did that, that could potentially work. I don't know. That could maybe work. Maybe. But I just feel like that's not enough. I feel like either Nunes or Jota needs to be there, but I just wouldn't risk Jota. Because Jota, like just saying, has he even got 60 minutes? Do you know what I mean? But maybe he does. This is and not only that, these are the games that we bought the striker for. Like, I think obviously we want to protect him, obviously from fatigue and injuries, but these are the games where we kind of have to look at and go, yeah, this is what we kind of paid the big money for. So it remains to be seen. I wouldn't put Nunes on the right. Hell no. Whoever said no, crypto. No. Not Nunes on the right. No. Mm-mm. I wouldn't do that at all. Big up Southern again. Can Konate play right back to get more experience on that right side? I personally wouldn't. Personally, I feel like Konate is such a great centre back that you don't want to move him. I think we just got to trust in Bradley. This could be what Trent did to Nathaniel Klein in the sense of like, you not the same way, but you know the expectation wasn't even there. We were just hoping that you could just be good and you just exceed expectations. Not on the same level, but I'm hoping Bradley can kind of do that, Sodden. I really do. I really hope that like Bradley, because he's got the talent. I think Bradley can do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's the first leg as well. And 100%, someone just mentioned Sobo. Bro, 100% this game. I really thought Sobo might have been fit for this game because Sobo really would have helped. And we would have had more tactical flexibility as well with Sobo just being available. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Bradley will be all right. I think Bradley will have a very tough game against Willian because Willian has to cut inside. So Bradley's got to be careful. But I think Ibu should be aware and so should Gravenberch if they play that right-sided centre-back and right-sided CM spot. So, yeah, I think creating chances, we're just going to rely heavily. I think Diaz one-on-one wizardry, and Diaz seems like he's picked up a form. I think Bradley will also be an outlet, and we also mustn't discount Jones as well. But I just think Fulham are going to make it very, very hard for us to break them down. It's going to be a tough game, and so yeah, that's what I think. Now for the scoreline, Drift said 2-1. I agree with him. I don't think we're going to run away with it in the first leg. I think Fulham are going to be so disciplined to the point where they don't mind leaving with a 1-0 deficit. They will try not to concede at all. I think Liverpool are going to be a little bit cautious to begin with. Is there a second leg? I believe so. Normally, Carabao Cup, there's normally 2 legs, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. There's normally 2, right? Or is it just 1? We beat them 4-1. Who did we beat 4-1? Kwanzaa right back against Leicester, so maybe. Okay, maybe we might spring a surprise, but I doubt it. But I believe in the players that we have. I believe in Jones. I believe in Elliott. I think these are the games where these guys can really step up. So, yeah, I think Liverpool. I'm saying Liverpool 2-1, just like Drift. But it remains to be seen whether Liverpool can win by more than 1 goal. So yeah, people, there you go. They have it. Sorry, I've probably been not mumbling. What's the word? Gassing or whatever. Probably for a little bit too long. But listen, I was just thinking about as I was like listening to Drift, what Drift was talking about. I was just thinking like, right, you know what? Yeah, with all these injuries, like we've really got our like Klopp and Pep need to make sure that our patterns of attacking play are there. You get what I'm saying? We really need to make sure that we're on point because Fulham are no joke. Yeah, and Doak is injured. I love Liverpool. He's injured. And yeah, Nado says it's 2 legs. Yeah, it is 2 legs still. Pause. It is. So yeah, let's hope we can get a clean sheet. Let's hope Liverpool can get that victory tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? And listen, love for the love people as always. You get what I'm saying? I know people can see I'm doing mad overtime right now, but we could not have a preview for this game. I was not gonna let that happen. You get what I'm saying? Big up to the guys as well. Obviously, they couldn't make it as well today, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow. For the actual game, we'll be live. I think kickoff is at 8 o'clock, I think. So we'll be live, like 7:45? I think we'll be like live 15 minutes before the game. Big up everyone that's joined me today. Listen, love for the love as always. I really do appreciate it, man. Yeah, and you're right. It should be a man like Matt monthly takeover. There's normally one in it where man just got to take over the ship in it, but you got to do what you got to do in it. It's part of the teamwork in it. That's what we do around here. So you get me. But yeah, people, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, man like Matt. It's preview. I'll see you again tomorrow, people. Love as always. I'm out. Peace.